Hi everyone, thank you for joining me. I want to speak about an issue that is very, I don't know, complex, and I want to explain my opinion about. Actually, I want to explain what my point of view, okay, because it's a reality in the way I see it. But it doesn't mean that everyone has to agree, so it's my point of view, literally, the way I view the reality. Um, and the question is, I mean, people abroad who want an insight into what's going on in Israel. Is it going to a fascist to a fascist direction? Is it going to a more democratic direction? There is reason to be optimistic and to think it's going to a more democratic and liberal directions, but there is also reasons for concern, and the reasons are not the obvious ones. It's not about the religion in the normal form of the world. Like, oh my God, people are praying too hard. People are studying the Talmud too hard. People are practicing Judaism too hard, and that's the reason they are so fascist. It's not this way. It's not as much as I can say. Um, the problem is, and that may come as a surprise. The problem is that we're a conscription country. We have to. We are in existential threat by the Arabs around us. They are not very nice, as we all know. It's not something I'm saying new here. It's not a fresh idea that the Hamas is a very bad organization, and there is other terror organizations, and we need to fight back. And that's the reason we are a conscription country. That's the reason we have to send our youth into the military to serve and to protect the rest of the population, including those who are exempt from military service, the ones who study Judaism. And they're not very extreme in the right wing. I mean, most people who are very extreme right wing are those who serve, not those who don't. And that's where the supposedly surprise is that the people who serve and protect are the ones who are more sometimes um, prone to be fanatic. I don't know, and that's not a real surprise. I mean, I think to myself. There is no atheist in the trenches, right? There is a saying that there is no atheists in the trenches, and people everywhere on earth know that soldiers are very much very prone to be fanatic about their religious beliefs, and it's all right. It's That's how they saved themselves in the trenches. I mean, that's how they survive the difficulties of service, and it's all right for the 3 years they serve. But sometimes, some bad habits stick, old habits stick, and we are left with, it's the same as I mean, it doesn't matter if what they say is, Jesus, or what they say is Shema Israel. It doesn't matter what they say, it's how they say it and how zealot they are about others who don't practice the same ideas. So that's what I'm basically saying. It's not the problem. The main problem is not the religious sector. Also, the religious ideas are the problem. Forcing religious ideas on the people, on the public, is a problem. It might be a big problem. Um, but it's not because of religious people, of the original religious people. It's because of the combination of patriotism and religion. And there is the problem. So it's not about, I mean, I was I was raised. It doesn't matter what. So that's what I'm basically saying. I mean, it's because it's always ricochet. How do you say? When it always backfires when I say like there is a problem, there is a danger of fascism in Israel. There is a danger of religious, I don't know, theocracy. Okay, in the far. I mean, there's no immediate danger of theocracy, but there is danger of forcing religious ideas on the public, and like, who do you blame for it? It's not who you think. It's not religious people. It's the traditional people. Okay, it's the who are 80% of the population are traditional. They're not practicing very hard. It, even the prime minister is not a practicing Jew. That was said recently. So they're not practicing Jews all the time, but they're very, very, Shema Israel. It's very, very zealot about this little they practice, and they're very zealot about all sorts of ideas that are very vague. They're not very profound in their views, but they're very zealot about it. This is a this is very this is either very condescending. I feel very condescending to say like I'm so profound. I researched my beliefs so hard that I'm not practicing anything right now. So where are you? Like, so you're on the other side. You are on the side that is spineless. That is not believing too much in anything. So that's not a big surprise. So I might be in the other side, in the reform side, in the side that is, but I think, I don't know, I feel very condescending as I say it, and I'm sorry for it. Hate me as much as you want, but haters are gonna hate. But I'm just saying the truth. As I don't know, my glasses are broken, so I don't see myself even when I'm speaking. So it's like a little awkward because usually at least I see my own. But it doesn't matter. I'm speaking the truth as I see it, and I'm very brave, and I'm not very happy. I'm very reluctant to close the camera right now and walk out of the room because I feel very condescending for saying, like, for setting out the 80% of the population as, morons. They're not morons. They serve very hard. The last 2 years were very difficult. I mean, everyone are like about the other side because we won. So the other side is devastated. But what about I mean, it's we have suffered great losses, many great losses of people the hospitals are filled with soldiers and civilians that were hurt during this period, and I don't know. I mean, it's like maybe I'm a fat asshole who is unaware of the suffering of other nations, but our nation has suffered pretty much a lot in the last 2 years, and it's understandable how they want to make the religious people serve like we do, and it's understandable how they're angry about so many things, which are understandable. But it's important to help the liberal parts of this country to maintain liberalism as a serious part of the ideas that guide us. So that's all I'm saying. I'm just so happy to have a battery that lets me have 10 minutes of videos. So I'm like, yay, I can. So I don't know. It's like I'm all. Maybe so. I will just as usual, be awkward and say thank you. Thank you for listening, everyone. Thank you for listening, and have a nice day. That's it.